The Teen Art Council is this brand new program that we started in 2020 with a group of teens at the local high school, at Gadsden County High School, who are working with staff at the museum to make programs for teens by teens.
My name is Anthony Jefferson. Before getting into the Teen Art Council, I was very hesitant of whether I was going to go or just stay and do what I normally do and stay introverted. But when we started getting engaged and getting asked questions, it started helping our creativity flow a bit more, and we started enjoying ourselves.
So they're here to help us create student competitions. They have created artworks inspired by art on view at the museum. They helped us plan our Porch Fest program. They've done so many things.
As we were getting through it, we started thinking about zines, which are like smaller magazines with our art in it and talking about the museum. We also considered doing murals for the school or doing murals here.
And they've also gotten to see behind the scenes at the museum, and they got to tour the exhibitions and work with different guest artists. They got to hear from Kabuya at the Anderson Brickler Gallery in Harris, from FAMU, and Dean Mitchell, a practicing artist, someone from Tally Zine Fest. They've just seen so many different things. They also got to experience some live music over Zoom, so they got to hear Dr. Longinu Parsons talk about jazz and the mixture of jazz and Stuart Davis, one of the artists in our HOFMANN to WARHOL exhibition, and how Stuart Davis was inspired by jazz. And then so we got to listen to some jazz music inspired by Stuart Davis, and then make our own art. So it's this cool back and forth between art and music.
First, we learned a little bit of the history behind all the artworks that was in the museum. Then we started thinking about it on our own terms, as in what the emotion was behind the pieces and stuff of that nature. As far as the artworks are concerned, I think I was mainly towards pop art, but there was pop art, there was abstract, there was a more organized version of the abstract art where it was like geometric shapes and things of that nature. When we got to the exhibition and we started doing that, for me personally, I was happy. I felt like I was in my element because I was able to do some pop art about with Stuart Davis in mind. And for some other students, they looked more towards abstract art. I can't remember the lady's name, but her art was very passionate and aggressive. Yeah, Joan Mitchell.
So it was just a really great year getting to know these students, getting to have them involved at the museum, and finding ways to use them to help us reach more teens at the museum.
One of the most important takeaways from the Teen Art Council wasn't to limit your creativity. That's what we kept preaching while we were there, is don't limit your creativity. You should let your mind just explore all the things that are possible. I believe other people should join the Teen Art Council because not only just because it's fun, but it's very rewarding, both in knowledge and in actual money. But I do enjoy being here with other people that share my interest in arts and things of that nature. It helps me build bonds with people that I would never have probably met in real life otherwise.
I'm so proud of the work that these teens have created. I know we have some teens that are graduating and going on to different art programs, which is really exciting, and we hope that they'll keep working. The teens that are not graduating will keep working with us and apply again, and that we'll get to continue working with these teens and serving our community.